Hey guys, and welcome to Janet B and Janet. Okay, so let me just say something. I have natural curly hair. I tried one of these little bop things. My hair don't even fit in it, okay? And I felt like I was wearing one of those hair nets all night long. Didn't work. See this? I got frizz from nowhere. Oh well. It's Texas, and it's raining all the friggin' time where I'm at. I guess some of us have snow, so I shouldn't be complaining. Okay, alright, well, here we go. Miss Amberlynn, let me just tell you, she's on this new diet thing, right? And she's going to count her calories and this, that, and the other. So I went back in time till a year ago and found her doing this, her own kind of diet a year ago. And I want to show you just how she was doing her own little meal plan back then. And you'll get to compare the two to see what she was doing that's two, Janet, 1 year ago. Now, did she succeed? You'll see. So follow along with me as I press play. Hey guys, Editing Janet here. Yeah, guess what? Click off if you don't like eating. Click off if you can't stand the sound. Click off and see me in my next video. I'm sorry. Yes, I went to one where she's eating, but I'm just trying to prove just the point because she doesn't do well by herself, okay? She doesn't. So I'll click off and hopefully the next one she won't be eating in. Maybe. But just, like I said, please do that for me because you matter more than a view. Remember that. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I have been crying a little bit today, so if I look a little under the weather, that's why. And literally, the lighting with this camera is horrendous.
Just so you know, Miss Amberlynn, when you say under the weather, people think that you're sick. Are you sick? Is that why you're crying? I don't think that's why you're crying at this time.
I will literally post a picture or a video, what I really look like. Hi, hello. So you guys can see. It's literally just the camera. I filmed with my phone just then. I am getting a little late start with the vlog, but that's okay as long as I do it. I'm happy with that. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I love YouTube. I love my job. I will say it is the most stressful job I've ever had.
Yeah, she doesn't really have that many jobs to compare it to now, does she? What, 2? The entire time? 2? Oh yeah, my son's, it's the weekend and my son's here with me, and if you hear the little mouth in the back, yeah, he's a mouth from the south, so I can't help it. You'll hear him.
And that's coming from working 6 days a week for 10 hours a day doing data entry. That is coming from working at an assisted living facility, Boys and Girls Club. I've had my fair share of jobs. YouTube is the most stressful because it's like, when you have a job outside of your home, it's like your escape. My job is to film my life inside of my home, outside of my home, whatever it may be.
You shouldn't be taking your job for granted either, Amberlynn. You really shouldn't. You are very, very, very lucky. You were very lucky. You are very lucky. And to this day, you do not appreciate your audience at all. Nothing's changed.
There's like no escaping. There is no escaping. I just feel like I am working 24/7, whether that be answering to emails or messages or just keeping my online appearance. I'm not here to complain because, like I said, this is also my favorite job. Love it.
You do sound like you're complaining a lot, so you can't really say you're not here to complain because you're complaining.
Every job has stresses. I will say I'm very grateful for this job. Anyways, now I'm just rambling. I'm about to eat. I'm not on food talk, but I'm definitely on mustard talk. And there's this girl named Tiffany on TikTok who eats raw vegetables with mustard and cottage cheese. So that is why you guys saw me do it in a recent vlog, and now we're gonna continue that.
Do you remember when I told you, just by chance, do you remember when I told you she was dipping everything in mustard because you would get the taste of everything with mustard? It tastes like mustard. Well, it just happens to be, this is one of the videos where she's gonna show you, just all you gotta do is dip it in mustard and that's what's gonna disguise the taste of anything.
I'm about to eat a raw asparagus with some mustard, okay? I'm not an asparagus girly, so we're gonna see. What? Now I'm gonna try it with the cottage cheese. It's actually good. And what I did was because I'm counting calories.
Sound familiar? Just a little bit? Maybe that much?
Which I'll talk more about in the video later. I just put the bowl on the scale, zeroed it out, and then put a serving. Wait, that's so good. And now we're gonna do it with carrot. This is crazy. It's so good.
Amberlynn is doing like what I call a mukbang right now. Mukbang. I don't care how you say it. I don't say it anyways. I don't say most things correctly. See, everything gets twisted and tied, and it's supposed to come out, and it don't come out. Everybody knows what I say. It's Texas Twister, you know. Yeah. Okay, so this right here, when she eats on camera, at anytime, when she starts doing this, I always say, hey, guess what? Mukbang time.
Cauliflower. I'm gonna use the spoon. And I cut up some chicken sausage and I cooked that on the stove. Such a healthy meal. Oh, so good. I'm actually surprised because
guys, she's doing this because she wants to fit in somewhere, and she's copying people because that's what she does. If there's a trend going on, she's gonna do it just because she wants to be like everybody else. She has to. That's just her thing.
I don't really like asparagus, but I like it like this. Twinkie, whenever I eat anything crunchy, she wants some. You want a carrot? You want peas?
Well then, please quit eating. Quit eating. I don't need to hear it, don't need to see it, don't want to neither.
Hello, hi, hello, hi. We're back in my closet for my purging session of the day. So as you guys remember in my last vlog, I said how I want to get rid of some of my clothes. I don't want to buy new clothes. That's usually what I do. I'll get rid of clothes, buy more. Whoops, that's not what I want to do here. I just want less. I want less of everything.
Does this sound like Amberlynn to you? Do you see what difference a year makes? Do you see any difference within a year? Do you still see the same Amberlynn, or do you see a different Amberlynn? You tell me down in the comments, because that's all your choice. Your decision. Your view, not mine.
So yesterday I said that I was going to keep this one. I decided that I'm actually going to get rid of it. This was part of my maybe pile. I decided I'm going to get rid of it. I actually have like a couple loads of laundry that aren't even hanging up. So I have even more clothes than this. It's just so overwhelming. So this is just a pink Sherpa cardigan that I am keeping. A gray t-shirt with white hearts that I am keeping. This is a dress that
you need to get rid of. Get rid of it. Bye bye. Get rid of it. Nope, we don't want it. We don't want it. Get it out of the closet. We done with that. Bye.
I'm gonna put in the maybe pile. So we'll come back another day. So this is just a blue dress, one of my favorite blue dresses because it like goes up to here. It's not like a turtleneck, but it also doesn't reveal cleavage. I don't know, something about it I love, so I'm keeping it. This is a lace, like mauve shirt, which I love.
No. It's not the right color for you. Get rid of it. Bye-bye. Looks like a pajama. Bye-bye. Get rid of it. Done. Bye. Hi, I can help you. I have no fashion sense, but I know that's not your color. Hi.
So I'm also keeping this. So this is one of my favorite dresses that I have. I feel like I'm gonna say that about so many. This is just a cheap Hot Topic dress. It's this beautiful blue velvet with some lace, which I'm definitely keeping. So I like the color of this. It is see-through, polka dotted, whatever it may be, but I'm getting rid of it. So this is a t-shirt that says The Runaways, Joan Jett, which I love. This is like a comfy, cozy tee just to sleep in or to wear around the house, so gonna keep it.
Can you just not do like normal people? Hold it up, keep, here. Hey, keep, here. Hey, get rid of, here. Keep, get rid of, here. Maybe, here. Why are you showing us? Hey, do you see if this says this word? Do you see this one has hearts on it? You see? Oh, this one's blue. Hey, guess what, guys? This one's blue. You really do doubt your audience, don't you? You have no faith in your audience that they can read, they can see color, they can tell it's a shirt, pants, dress. You doubt your audience all the way around. What does that say about you?
So here we have a black and white striped shirt. I have had this for ages, but I'm gonna keep it because I think it's cute. So I have matching pants to this. It's like a hoodie moment. I don't know. This is gonna go in the maybes. Okay, so this is the last one for today. This is just a t-shirt and it says, "Never say sorry for being real." I am going to keep it. I think it's super cute. Okay, so yesterday I bought raspberries. I'm going to be cleaning them. So I'm just gonna put them in a bowl. I'm gonna take out the ones that look moldy or gross.
Are we getting another mukbang? Half mukbang, maybe mukbang? Is that what we're getting? Alright.
See, there is already a bug. This is why we need to be cleaning our fruit. See right there? This is an actual bug.
We don't need to know you got bugs in your house. Nope, we don't need to know that you brought bugs into your house. Nope, don't need to know that. Why don't you just go ahead and clean it and not show us that a bug came into your house with the food? No, we don't want that.
Disgust. You don't see me having to clean a Snickers bar, but I'm not gonna lie, this does not look that good. A lot of mold. Raspberries go bad so fast.
That's why I said you brought those into your house like that. What did you do? Buy them like that, most likely? Yes. Probably so, because you most likely didn't even go to the store and buy them yourself.
So I think I'm just gonna focus.
Get a new bowl. If you have molded anything in a bowl and you decide that you are going to put new fresh fruit in there, no! Get a new bowl or you wash it. There are still remnants of those berries in there, so take it out, wash it, put strawberries in there if that's what you must do.
More on these strawberries here. These look pretty decent. So what I'm gonna do is I'm picking them out. I'm looking, is there any mushy gushies? They all look pretty good. And I'm gonna add some cold water. That one looks a little iffy. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alrighty. So now they're in water.
Guys, I'm sorry if it seems like I'm yelling. My heater kicks on, so I'm trying to talk over my heater, and I think I'm yelling and I'm getting way too loud, so I am so sorry about that.
And what I'm gonna do is add some pure baking soda, just a smidgle. So this just really helps. And then you just let it sit for about 15 minutes. You could do this with fruits and vegetables. All right, so I'm cooking some chicken. I just used some avocado spray, but I wanted to come over here and show you guys that the strawberries are now completed. So I'm gonna put them in this. This is just like...
I wish Amberlynn would learn one thing. This is a year ago, okay? In a year's time, she has not learned that if you're cooking something and it is sizzling, you talking over it, just like me trying to talk over my heater, it's hard to do that because people cannot hear you as well. And I know from editing mine, my heater is just very, very just lax in the back. I know I don't have to talk loud over it, but I still try. It's by nature that I do that. But you can't hear her hardly when she's got food sizzling in a pan. You just can't hear her. And that's something she does not understand.
Like a fruit container, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. So this is the dirty water. And I don't see any bugs. I mean, there might.
Amerlyn, you are so gross. You are nasty. Why do you want to show us your strawberry water and you want to show us there's no bugs in it? Why? What are you getting out of it? What were you getting out of it? I guess I need to use past tense since this is a retro. But still, you would do this today. What would you be getting out of this?
Might be some in there, who knows? But now I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. But yeah, right now I'm in the middle of making some like Asian inspired chicken, who knows? So I'm just gonna set that there. Hi, hello, hi. Yeah, I need to lay off saying that. It seems like I just say that all the time now. I don't know, that's just my thing. So I kind of...
Know what I noticed? She's actually drinking water. So that's something she was actually doing right whenever back then. She had water bottles and she was hydrating herself with water. So far, I've not seen a soda hit her hand, and that's good.
I want to talk to you guys about my new plan that I created for myself. I do need to talk to you guys about weight loss surgery and stuff, but right now I just don't want to, and that's just like a boundaries thing. I'm not ready. I kind of need to just like process.
She wants to stay the size that she is, and she's not going to let go of that size. And even today, she's smaller. She is smaller, but she's always teased about her weight loss. And as you can tell, she has lost weight. Not from surgery, though.
My decision on my own time. But I am, I do have a new plan that I'm doing. And I just realized that, like, I talk so much about, like, food addicts being similar in the sense of, addicts or alcoholics. And I've had people message me who were once, addicted to drugs or alcohol and stuff like that. I've had them.
She's always comparing herself to other addicts. She's always comparing herself. And she doesn't need to be doing that. And that's the reason why whenever I say this whole BPD thing, she's not bringing that up right now. That's what I'm saying. She's always got to have something wrong with her. She's always got to classify herself in something. She's got to belong somewhere or she's not happy. And then, now, it is the same thing. It doesn't matter when it is or where it is.
Message me and say, my transferred, and now I'm a food addict, and it's like so hard, and it's like even harder than when I was a addict, etc., etc. I can't put words in people's mouths because our opinions and stuff, I feel like really are based on our experiences in life. And I've never been like, I have lived in a home with parents who were addicts, so I've definitely...
See? Using her mother for content even back then. And she says, don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my mom. You leave my mama alone. My mom. Her content. I did not know this had all this in here. Not at all. I actually started recording this because I was like, hey, this seems like a good one to do. Recorded this, and then I went in with my son. And now I'm coming back to this because I forgot it all these years later. Or all these years, a year later, I forgot about it.
Been down that path there, so I see how it is, and I see how it breaks families, and I see how it breaks people. But I truly can only speak on food. And in my experience, I always have like said, with food addicts, it's different because if you're addicted to smoking cigarettes, you just like stop smoking. It's hard. For some people, it's impossible. I get it. That's why it's called an addiction. I always compared it like with food. You can't just stop eating food.
She is the professional on absolutely everything. She is the topic, and she is the queen of everything. She's the spokesperson for everything. Doesn't matter what it is. Follow Amberlynn's direction and follow her instruction.
But I put two and two together. I had like a little epiphany. And it's not like, yeah, duh, you can't stop eating food. But you can stop eating junk. You can stop eating foods from restaurants or fast food places. Like, you can stop the bad stuff, because that is the stuff that I am talking about. That's the stuff I'm addicted to. I'm not addicted to brown rice, chicken, and broccoli. I could tell you that. That's the dinner I just had. I didn't even finish it all because...
And this is something else she would do. She would show us things like that. See, I have all this left over. Yeah, I just didn't want it. And the thing is whenever she wouldn't eat things like that, she wouldn't finish it, she would always call for takeout after that. And that's just her pattern. And it's a pattern that just repeats itself. And I always say a carousel and roller coaster. That's what we're on.
When I eat foods like that are like filling and good and nutritious, I don't even finish it all because it's so filling and it's the right nutritions. Like, I could eat like a 20-piece nugget from McDonald's and a large fry in like two seconds. But then you put some like healthy food in front of me and I get full like a normal freaking person.
She is lying through her teeth right now.
Don't surprise me.
She is lying through her teeth. There is no way she can get completely full off of half a bowl of healthy food. No way. She is just lying through her teeth.
Poussin. Who's a poussin? So that's why I want to do this like no takeout challenge, and I want to talk a little bit more about it. So like today's day 1 of my no takeout challenge, and it's not like, oh my god, I want to go 30 days. It's just like, I don't want any food from any restaurant or any fast food place, whether I pick it up, whether I order it, whether I go there and sit there. I don't want that. That's not what I want.
So this diet that she was on is absolutely no takeout food. None. She's cutting it out cold turkey. I'm not gonna order no takeout food. But this year it's 3 takeout in a week. There's a difference. We got one difference.
I don't want to Instacart or go to the grocery store and pick up candy and pick up chips and ice creams. Like, I don't want that.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Was that little coconut bar or whatever it was, I can't remember what kind of or what, I don't even remember what that little thing was. I was like, is that ice cream? I don't know, because I guess that was her dessert. So maybe that's a second, maybe that's a different thing. We can count that one if it's a dessert.
And, you know, yeah, I can say all day long, food is hard because we have to eat to survive, but we don't have to eat the food we're addicted to. So my plan is I want to do intermittent fasting. I notice that's like what helps me the best. So I fast for 16 hours.
Okay, we have one thing that's a lie. We're going to do intermittent fasting. Y'all see why I was doing this? I didn't even listen to this. My son can tell you I didn't listen to this. I was in there with him. I haven't heard this in so dagblame long. I just recorded it and I was like, let's see how much she has changed in 1 year. Because it said day 1. In 1 year, let's see how much she has changed things.
And usually out of those 16 hours, I'm probably sleeping like 7. So I'm fasting, like my awake hours of fasting could be anywhere from like 9, 12. It just depends on how much I sleep. Sometimes I sleep more, sometimes I sleep less. So it just all depends. But my eating window is 8 hours. Do not go over 2,000 calories. I will be doing daily weigh-in. So I did weigh in today.
Okay, so we have another difference because this time she went, what? She wants 2,600 calories? 23? 26? Okay, so we got a difference in calories this year.
I want to drink 85 ounces of water. I have been so bad with my water intake lately, so that's going to be like super important to me.
Got another difference. All we need this time is 2 bottles of water a day. All right, we just counting them up, guys.
30 minutes of exercise.
Oh, we ain't even counting none of that this year. That's not even in the cards this year. I ain't even mentioned none of that.
Daily, and I'm allowing myself to like break that up. I don't have to do it all at one time. I could do it in 5 increments. just as long as I get 30 minutes of that. And in the past, I have like counted cleaning as exercise, because for someone my size, like cleaning is a little harder than the average Joe. You know, I get out of breath, my heart is pumping. Everything that consists of like exercise, I get that feeling while cleaning, but I'm not gonna like do that. I'm just gonna have that be something completely separate.
Hey, well, at least you're up and doing something, right? You didn't even say anything about exercise this year. You're just like, okay, I'm not even gonna, yeah. Wasn't even part of a conception this year. No, it was just like food. I'm worried about food and food alone. And water, but it's all about the food.
So exercise for me could be walking, dancing, Leslie Sandstone workouts, like chair workouts, like arm workouts, leg workouts, like anything like that. And then also like no cheat meals, because that just like completely triggers me. Because usually when I get like on a plan and stuff, I tell myself, okay, well, I'll just have like one cheat meal a week. You know, it'll be every Saturday or it'll be every Wednesday.
Yeah, pretty much. She'll just be like, I'm under my points, I'm under my calories, so I should be able to do something. You know, I should get credit for something. Pretty much.
But by doing that, it like puts the food addiction feeling back in me. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but then it's like I relapse and then I go on a path for like a week, sometimes a month, and it's like I cannot like get a grip.
No, what you'll do is you're like, I'm on a new diet, and I'm doing this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and then you decide all of a sudden, no, I'm not gonna do any of this. I'm not gonna do any of this whatsoever at all. And then you're like, okay, we're gonna redo it. We're gonna redo this. We're gonna start all over at day one because you've gained so much weight back.
So it's like, why even have a cheat meal if I know it's just gonna derail me completely? That's literally it. Like, cheat meals are not good for me. For some people, it works fine, but the minute I get something in my mouth that I'm like addicted to, it's over.
And okay, we did recognize one thing there. She didn't say cheat meals this year. Didn't say anything about that. My son looked at me like I'm crazy. That's all the time.
Hiza. So we are at my standing desk, and I wanted to do a few P.O. boxings, but if you guys want to send me anything, do it now, because I don't think that I'm going to be renewing. I just really want to protect my mental health, and I want to protect like the little bit of faith I have in humanity.
And she no longer does this at all. Not one bit. People would send her food. She didn't want food.
So someone named Emily actually sent me this rock. It has my name on it, and she painted it. It is stunning. So thank you so much. Next, someone named Mike sent me these earrings with a bunch of books on it. So cute. Thank you so much. You know I love to read. So Jacqueline, like perfect timing with my takeout challenge, a sushi making kit. I would love to make homemade sushi, so I think this is gonna be definitely in a future video.
How many of y'all think that ended up at Goodwill? We're at a friend's. We're at a stranger's. That would be me. She don't keep hardly nothing, but this would build her up. You know, when she got gifts from people, it would build her self-esteem up and everything, but she completely stopped this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this so much. Like, I'm so excited. I like want to open it right now, so I'm going to. Whoa! So many utensils and things to mess with to make sushi. This is amazing.
Yes, you're looking at Amberlynn Reed. It's a sushi making kit. So many things to make sushi! I love it, Amberlynn. Okay.
And on the back it says there's like a bamboo sushi mats, there's a roller, a rice mold, a sushi knife.
If you do not think this is crazy, Because I'm going to laugh.
Cutting mold, chopsticks, chopstick holder, rice paddle, rice spreader, a sauce dish, a guidebook. This is awesome. Thank you so much. So I'm sorry if I pronounced this person's name wrong. It looks like their name is Canada. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But they wrote me this letter and then sent me some hand-poured soy wax melts. This one is in like a Sour Patch. Wow. And then this one, which is so cute. It's
Look at how many supporters she had. And you can actually tell she had supporters. They sent her stuff that was actually nice, actually good. Things that they personally made for her. They took time to send her this stuff after they took their time to make it. But she doesn't offer that anymore.
paws. It's called toe beans and cinnamon. Look how adorable. Thank you so much, Canada. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to end this video. Hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Alrighty, guys, there you go. I showed you Amberlynn this year in my last video. I showed you Amberlynn, Amberlynn last year in this video. See? Miss Amberlynn, she don't change. But I'm gonna keep I'm gonna see what else I can find in the archives and just show you, because you know what, it's kind of funny to look back in time, because she records all this stuff for us. She really does. And then she's like, oh, no, I'm doing so good. Oh, I can do this. And then I pop up and I'm like, I gotcha. And I show you the truth. I show you the real side of Amberlynn. No, don't I? I just laugh. I really do. I'm on here for your entertainment and your entertainment alone. I really am. I'm on YouTube for just some fun. And if you're not having fun with me, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm just on here for some fun. Alright, and of course everything in here is just my opinion. And so that's all I say is my opinion. And I mean, yeah, I can't help that. But I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and you remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, it can. You just got to remember that, and you got to hold on to that, and go to a mirror. Go find a mirror. Go to a mirror. Look in it and smile, and just say, you know what? Janet told me to go smile today, because you never know what that smile's going to get you for today at all. So it's going to bring happiness. It will. Trust me. It will. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.